everybody. Terry here. Without my fabulous co-star, why? She is at the groomers getting groomed, so hopefully I'll be able to put her at the end of the video. All right, so I just gave you a health update. Within 2 weeks, I should be able to travel. So let's talk about the RTR. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Bob just put out a video over at Cheap RV Living because him and the Home on Wheels Alliance puts it on. So if you've seen the Bob video, you don't have to bother with this video, but I'm going to give you my personal take on it. Also, if you're new to the Quartzsite, if this is your first time coming to Quartzsite, I did a compilation of all my Quartzsite videos of last year. So, if you want to look for a job, there's the one about the big tent. If you want to sell your arts and crafts, there's Meet Lindsay and 2 videos on the Cellarama. If you're looking at fun things to do, grocery shopping, whatever you need to know about Quartzsite, look under my playlist, Quartzsite. And by the way, thanks everybody for all the well-wishing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to make it to Quartzsite 2023. All right, so here we go. All right, before the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, and it will be held in Quartzsite, Arizona, straight off the 10. So once you get to Blythe, Arizona, Southern California, to keep on going, you'll get to Quartzsite. Bob picked a lovely place. Last year, it was at the Quartzsite Town Park, and I will insert a little map right here. All right, everything is conveniently located. All right, so it was close to the dog park, close to the community center, really nice area. Everything worked really well. One thing, bring your own chair. I don't think there were places to sit. You had to bring your own chair, so don't forget that, okay? All right, and the town park, I love it. The dog park had 3 different sizes. They had a small dog park, a medium dog park, and a big dog park. So it's right around that area where the baseball field is. They do have little public toilets, but Bob usually provides porta potties because there's so many people there. I was at the original RTR back in 2011, 2012. I think there were 8 people. The second year, there were 40 people. 1 year, 2019, there were 10,000 people. So, that's different people every day. You go to different seminars based on what you're interested in. All right, so first what we have up is the Women's RTR, and it is for women's only, and that is January 7th through the 12th. They are very, very strict. Why? And why would a guy want to hear about, our mensies in anything? This just covers woman things. So, but you know what? If you feel like you're a guy, if you're a guy and you feel left out, over in Quartzsite, the town, they have all the tents and everything. They also have a beer garden, which is a nice little waiting area for you guys. So let us women do what us women do. And then everyone is invited to the main RTR. The main RTR, the dates are Friday, January 13th through the 20th. 2023, and everything is free. Well, not everything, just the seminars and parking and everything. It's not like a big city or anything. So I believe there's 4 different campsites, BLM properties that people camp at. A lot of people camp over at Dome Rock. You will not have any problem finding a place to park your RV. But Wi-Fi is dicey in the area. If you are having challenges with the Wi-Fi, the library is really nice. I know years ago I used to just stay at the Burger King in town and be on the Wi-Fi. That was pretty good. I don't have any problem with it except for some of the camping areas on the BLM property. But I need a Wii boost. Definitely. All right, so we did all that. Where the RTR is at, and I say over by the dog park, it's right around that area. There's no overnight camping. Police do go through that area. They will bust you out. So if you think, well, I'll just camp here, it's convenient at the dog park, walk over to the RTR. No. I usually stay at the dog park until maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Me and a bunch of campers, that's where we hang out at. And cops do go through there. So just a little heads up. There are groups, people love to group together and camp together. Who do I camp with? I have a secret hiding place. I'm shy, but I will be putting on some crafting things. So if you have a little folding table, we'll all get together and do some crafts, usually after the RTR or before it or after it. All right. Oh, and there's also a wonderful community center. They have like art classes, exercise equipment. There's so much to do in Quartzsite, but I'm just going to stick specifically to the RTR. All right, Bob has this whole list and I'm going to remunerate it. Also, I'm right after this video, I'm doing a video, I'm putting together a slideshow of RTR 2022. So if you don't believe me, why should you go there? You should go there. There's just so much. All right, so the first thing is community. You get to build a community, and I do. I meet so many wonderful people at the RTR. It's absolutely amazing. Lifelong friendships. Bob's not kidding. I know one guy who works at, I'll just say Balboa Park. And, he comes to the RTR and he's like, hey, anytime you want a free camping space in San Diego, come to my big area and I will let you camp there for free over at Balboa Park. So, you meet these connections, which is wonderful. And it's not just free camping, it's people that love to craft together. I met Marie over at RV Camper. I've met, oh my gosh, so many wonderful people. And I did a video, Meet Charlie, 78 years young out there camping. I get asked questions all the time, am I too old to go camping? I'm 55 years. And it's like, you should see, if you feel down in the dumps, these people will lift your spirits. They really will. So I build a really good support system, a good community. And when I need help, help's there. And if I can help anybody, I help other people. So that's one of the good things. All right. So next is, let's talk about the big tent and finding a job. All right, the big tent usually goes up right after the RTR is over with. So after January 20th, somewhere around that. I don't have the specific date. And what the big tent is inside they have a lot of RV supplies, crappy food, some food that's pretty good. The little onion zesters and everything, stuff like that. But they have at least 50 people that hire nomads. So if you want to work in be a campground host, work at Amazon, work anywhere, everyone that I know that applies for a job, they get a job. I will do some interviews when I get to Quartzsite about people that use the big tent. So, plan to be at the WRTR if you're a lady, RTR, and then after that is the big tent show. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. Let's see. All right. So next thing that Bob offers, and Bob forgot a few things, so I'm going to add to his list, classes. So if you're new to this lifestyle, being a nomad, or whether you're advanced, you can always learn something. I learn things that just make my head spin, like how to do a better job with the potty system. I don't think anybody uses my way, but they talk about all sorts of different pellets. Maybe you're new or advanced on solar, you know some stuff, just enough to be dangerous. Really wonderful classes. Like I said, I'm always picking up things there. All right. Oh, the free pile. Oh, I remember way back in the day, the free pile was a mess. It was. And this last year, there were so many people that organized it, and they'd put things out onto different tables and categorized it, like books, blankets, clothing, RV stuff, whatever you need. And there was some really cool RV stuff. And if you need something, go ahead and take it. Or, like so many of us, we live in a small space. Go ahead and donate it if you're not using it anymore. All right, so the free pile is amazing. And like I said, I'm going to put a compilation of my Quartzsite videos last year, and I think I have a picture or two of the free pile. It's absolutely amazing and super duper organized. And I can always find a couple of things that I need, and I always drop off quite a few things. All right, and then every year Bob has a sweepstakes for a Blue Eddy, so we'll talk more about that. I know I'm not going to win, but it's a great Blue Eddy system. All right. The other thing is during the RTR, sorry about that. During the RTR, they have boards. Can you help somebody? So if you if you're a musician, and you can play songs, if you know how to edit videos, if you know how to sew or whatever, you can offer help. And then they also have another sign. Do you need help? And you just write your name down, give them your phone number, and put it up there. And believe it or not, I wanted help on something, and 3 or 4 people just ran to help me. So it's really good. Also, I should say this is not the time to do a vehicle build out. They're not going to do anything over at Home on Wheels Alliance. It's just about the RTR. All right, so let's say, and it was my 2 favorite days. They had 2 days of vehicle build outs, and everybody except for me, this year I am going to have my van out there. But if you wanted to see how other people lived, whether it was in a Volkswagen, old Euro van, Sprinters, whatever, these people had wonderful ideas. So last year we had 2 days of vehicle build outs. So that was really good. Oh, and they also have, let's say you can't afford cold weather gear and Quartzsite gets really, really cold out there, free of charge. It was so nice to be able to pass these out. Hats, gloves, socks, blankets. If you need it, take it. Home on Wheels Alliance provides. So that was really nice. Last year, I think there were 2 days of music. It doesn't turn into a Burning Man. Everything's done really, really professional, but live entertainment. They're going to have a band this year, which is really nice. I hope one year what we need to do is have a talent show. I'll put that on the suggestion box, right? All right, so what's new at this year? New at this year is the sewing tent. That'll be nice because a lot of people don't know how to make curtains, or they live in a vehicle and they have no way to sew curtains. Or let's say your shirt gets ripped or whatever you need a repair on. So that'll be really nice to have the sewing tent. And also new, they're going to have vendors, which, I super duper appreciate it. I get there, I volunteer, so I'm there. But, when you volunteer, you get hungry. You have to, I don't want to be cooking in my van right there at the RTR. So I head over to the dog park. Well, this year they're going to have coffee vendors. They're going to have food vendors, and hopefully some vendors that are RV related or car dwelling related. So that's new this year. All right. If you want any more information, and I will keep you updated as soon as I know something, you all are going to know something. But homeonwheelsalliance.org, that's the website. I'm also a member of the Facebook group, Home on Wheels Alliance. That's who puts it on. And I think it's really, really generous. All right. So my next video is going to be an RTR 2022 compilation of all the wonderful people I met, vehicle, just everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Ma Terry, hopefully I'm keeping you up to date on everything RTR. As you all know, I almost have a clean bill of health. I have to see the wound nurse, and she'll let me know how my wounds are doing. So if I get a clean bill of health, I definitely will be there. Oh my gosh, that's the only thing that's going to stop me is this horrible, horrible bacteria infection that I'm fighting. All right, I hope to see you all down the road. Oh, and any questions you have about the RTR, ask me. I'm probably forgetting something. I love going to these things and I love meeting people. All right, see you all down the road.